And out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. We're almost at game time, folks. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some season NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. With the All-Star game almost here, let's see how the West is shaping up. Let's take a look at the Pelicans, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And of course, Sacramento just way behind. Now Sacramento starting five. We've got Max Christie. Also, Fears out there. And it's Asenge in at the fourth. And for New Orleans, Marks is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's Khalil Ware. Then it's King. And it's Flinders in at the two spot. At this point of the season, you can really start, Richard, to feel teams kicking into gear.
Oh, this is about the time when things seem to get rolling. I know I wasn't necessarily a ready out the gate type player. It takes some games to get into your groove.
Pass to Queen. Fears with it. Here's Asenge, covered by Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Reed a screen on Barnes. Releases. And Asenge gets it to go. Here's King. Pass to Ware. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Queen. Now the Kings with it. Now Fears. Here's Asenge. Over in the corner, Christie. And it's King with the rebound. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Hits the jumper in space.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Asenge. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. For the three, a nice shot by Fears.
And that's it. Exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
King outside. Barnes looking around. From the arc. It's rebounded by Asenge. Kings have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Queen gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's King, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Kings have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Reed. Here's Queen. Good ball movement here by the Kings. And Barnes sends it back.
Tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy. Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Here's Fears. Last game he had 34 points. To the inside. The Kings shooting their first free throws of the night right here. No good on the free throw.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw. Here are the Pelicans now. 6-point game. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one was played in Sacramento.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Here's Asenge. His last outing, he had 8 points. Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Shot to stop the run, and Garnett misses. Kings leading now by 8. King with the steal. Out to the right wing. Here's Blackman. His last outing, he had 8 points. There's a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, New Orleans has no luck. For Sacramento, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. It's stolen by Garnett. Ellis, the pass to King. Releases. And it's Reed pulling it down.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Garnett against Christie. Back to King. Passy, the pass to Ellis. King inside. Kicks it out to Garnett. Pass to Blackman. Down low. It's deflected. Now Fears. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Garnett. No scoring in this one.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Pass to Fears. Here's Asenge, guarded by Garnett. With the drive, King with the block.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
On the wing, Ellis, to end the cold streak. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Slim.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Christie with it. He's guarded by Ellis. Reed a screen on Ellis. Christie. Again, the miss by the King.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
King, the pass to Bassey. Here's Asenge, guarded by Garnett. Christie against Ellis. Back to Christie. 6 on the shot clock, and Slim picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Pelicans trail by 5. They've got Scotty Barnes. King is out there with Elvis. Then there's Tamani Kamara. And it's Blackman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Pass to Holton. Here's Baldwin. And Blackman pulls it down. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Pelicans. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
And we have an Intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here's Gooden. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. King's moving the ball around. Pass to King. Here's Holton. His three-pointers off the mark. Pelicans trail by 4. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Barnes screen on left. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And you think about the importance, RJ, of awareness and basketball IQ. What about players who don't have that, but are immensely talented?
Well, they still have to grow their IQ, and that can take time because if you make too many mistakes, it will cap your minutes.
He hits both from the stripe.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Gooden. Here's Baldwin. And he banks in the layup. Baldwin's got 5.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. King, the pass to Barnes. Sacramento grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
King, the pass to Baldwin, and it's King with the rebound. King's got his 4th rebound in this one. The kick out to Barnes. Ellis left side. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Ellis has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Barnes really just forcing the D to commit. They chose him, and boy, did he make them pay.
Here's King. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
King, the pass to Barnes. King with the steal. To the middle. Here's Baldwin, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Sacramento?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Offensive rebound. The 3 comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Bounce pass, Kamara. Here's Blackman. Still yet to score. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The adjustment, man. What a finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
The Kings leading. Pass to Christie. Here's Spears. Misses the 3. And here is King. A 14-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
And we'd be remiss not to mention his incredible rebounding, just a force on the backboards.
Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Asenge. Shoots over King. Out of bounds, King's ball as Sacramento keeps possession. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Three-pointer bangs home the trifecta. Christie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
King, the pass to Blackman. King outside. 4 on the shot clock. Over Fears. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. Over to the wing. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball. And it's a 7-point Kings lead.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to Kamare. Ellis outside, and they call an illegal screen here. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who the best defenders have been over the past month. Here are your steals leaders. Take a look at Slim. Always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
And that's a foul called on Keon Ellis. That's his first foul. The Kings making a switch here.
Sacramento.
Queen's checked in.
Number 17, Derek Queen.
Pass to Christie. It's Reed, top of the key. And Barnes sends it back. King outside. Here's Blackman from deep. Buries it from 3-point range. Blackman's got 6 in the quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Back to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's King, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Fears with it. Pass to Christie. 5 on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Fears' shot is off.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Out that one, and the Kings lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Blackman.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
New Orleans has gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Pass to Kamare. Here's Blackman. 3-pointer. Christie with the rebound. Here's Asenge. 5 points in the game. Barnes, right side. Kick out to King. Ball stolen. One-on-one fast break. Here's Asenge. Here's Reed. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
To the right side. Here's Blackman. 9 points in the game so far.
And here's a look at the stats for Slim. He's been dominant over the last month. First in rebounding, first in assists, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. Here's Christie. 8 points his last outing. Timeout called by the Kings. And so it's the Sacramento Kings bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for the New Orleans Pelicans.
When you have fewer possessions than your opponent, your chances decrease. They have to find a way to rebound in the second half.
SOF, capital T, soft. I get mad watching them play.
And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan-favorite three-point contest.
You gotta love All-Star Weekend, guys, especially when it comes to the three-point contest.
I think we should have a three-point contest right now. You and me, Shaq, come on.
I don't even think you could beat Ernie.
Hey, easy. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Pelicans trail by 7. On the floor for Sacramento. We've got Reed. Christie is out there with Fears. And it's Asenge in at the power forward. Here's Flanders. Shot clock at 6. Over Christie. Second chance effort. King. The kick out to Barnes. They get it back. Pass to Marks. Goes up with it again. Basket good. Marks has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Pelicans. Sacramento leading by 5. Here's Queen. To the paint. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. A nice shot by Fears.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Marks. Fires from deep. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Marks has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Christie. He has 6.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. King outside. Pass to Flanders. Back to King. Here's Marks. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Pelicans trail by 4. King outside. Pass to Flanders. Now here's Barnes. Here's Ware. A three-pointer, no good. Fears with it. And now by Barnes. Inside. They get a hand on it. King outside. Pass to Flanders. Offline with his 3.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
To the middle. Here's Asenge. And it's King with the rebound. King's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Marks. Lets it go with the 3. Pass to Flanders. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Kings leading now by 4. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Down low. Here's Reed. Pocket 6. Asenge. No good on the 3. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Pass to Flanders. Sinks the three-pointer. Flanders has got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Zenge, no good. The Pelicans trail. King outside. Pass to Ellis. Now here's King. Back to Ellis for the lead. A three-pointer is right on target. 8 points for him.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
To the wing right side. Now Christie. Pass to Reed. Off the run. Again, the miss by the King. The Pelicans have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Ellis outside. Garnett outside. Here's Eason. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. King, the pass to Ellis. Garnett with the screen for Ellis. No good from outside. The Kings have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Pass to Zenge. Reed a screen to the inside. And an interesting look here at the top assisting point guards this season. Setting up teammates, being a playmaker. One of the hallmarks of being a premier point guard in the NBA. Take a look at Slim, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
And for the purist out there, he has been fun to watch with the ball in his hands. I mean, he can make any pass on the court and creates so many easy baskets for his teammates.
Kings checked in for Fear. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Eason. Tries again. Ware, good. Ware's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pelicans.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Here's Zenge. He's got 13. Pass to King. They set the screen. Off target from three-point range.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
It's good.
At point-blank range, oh, yeah. You're not missing from there.
The Kings trail by 5. Pass to Reed. Back to King. It's over King. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Here's Christie. 6 points for him. Pelicans pull it in. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 20-6 run. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Here's Queen. He's guarded by Ellis, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Baldwin is checked in for the Kings. And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there. Sacramento also making some changes. Reed is checked in for Baldwin. And Fears is subbed in for King. They've got King. Charles Bassey is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Houston in a 2-guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Shot by Eason, no good. The Kings have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Pass to Fears. Shoots over King. Fears' shot is off.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Here's King. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Pass to Fears.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Pelicans leading by 3. Now King. Massey, the pass to Blackman. Eason with it. King inside. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. The second effort. Pass to Blackman. Here's Houston. New Orleans moving the ball around. Eason's shot is good. Now it's a 6-point Pelican lead.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
King with the steal. And Houston gets it to go. Houston's got 4 this quarter. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pelicans?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've also shown great effort defensively tonight. They closed out on shooters and really got their hands up on multiple shots.
Yep, that one goes.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
And here is King. Pass to Blackman. King left side. 4 on the clock. Here's Bassey. Makes it off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Fears. Out to the wing. Reed down low. Bassey defending. And they're able to recover. Pelicans leading by 6. Here's King. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
So it's Sacramento. The Pelicans make their last shot. Down low. Here's a Sunday. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's King. Out left to the wing. Here's Blackman. Looking for Eason. He gets it there. And they pick up 2. Eason's got 5 points now this quarter.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Now the fast break. King with the ball. Six for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And whatever it was at halftime worked because their offense far more effective here in the second. They finally found some sets that are working for them.
Here's Fears. Here's Reed. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to New Orleans coach address the team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead, he wants them to extend it.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now, Fears. 6 to shoot. Another chance here. And the lay-in, and he gets it done.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Here's Fears. Takes the three. No good.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
They swipe it. Oh, great touch off the pass.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Read a screen. Fears with it. Here's a Sunday. Now Fears. He's off from 3. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's King. And stolen by Fears. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here is King. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Misses the three.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Barnes rips down the rebound. And Barnes has got the ball here for New Orleans. Buries the alley-oop.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
So it's Sacramento. 11-point game. It's tipped. Ware with it. Fears covering. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
The assist. That's all.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
So New Orleans wins it. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Slim.